Okay, so we're on the Moto Guzzi V85 TT first of all today. Nice looking dash, USB charger, cruise control, you've got all the bells and whistles. So we're going out in group rides, and as you can see here we've got the Tuono factory 660, the V4, the Touareg in front from Aprilia. So this is the only Moto Guzzi I'm going out on today. And when you blip the throttle, because it's a transverse twin, it does kick you to the right hand side. So we're just down at Silverstone circuit, where Piaggio are based. And obviously Piaggio scooters, Moto Guzzi and Aprilia agent for the UK. Now, I rode the V7 Stone in Tenerife about a month ago with Easy Rider Tenerife. Yeah, I wanted to ride that to compare it to the Triumph Bonneville, see how it fared. As with all Moto Guzzis, they're a little bit agricultural, gearbox is a little bit clunky, so I just wanted to find out if the adventure bike from Moto Guzzi, this is the V85 TT, is any different. And it does seem smoother actually, the gearbox is quite smooth. Okay, onto some twisty roads. And the suspension feels quite nice on this bike actually. So I'm just looking at the suspension, it looks like it's fully adjustable. Certainly on one leg anyway. So the brakes feel quite sharp, quite nice, front and rear. Seat is really comfy, the whole riding position. It's definitely one of those bikes you could cross continents on. Now, like I say, I will give you the full spec on this bike, and I'll run it down the screen just now. But like I say, if we can get this for a loaner for a week, we can do a proper good old ride and review on this thing. Now, I'm not sure what they've done to the engine, because it does feel a lot more powerful than the 850 V7 Stone I rode in Tenerife recently. Seems to be a lot more torque on this bike than the V7. Now, how do I compare this to something like a Tiger? Now, with this being an 850cc, I can only compare it to something like the Tiger 850 Sport from Triumph, or the 900 GT Pro, or Rally Pro, with this one being the spoke wheels and a little bit on off-road focused. The suspension, the comfort is on par, absolutely. I would actually say the seat is more comfier on here, and very good for all day in the saddle riding. Power wise, they seem to be pretty similar. I'll have a look at the specs from the Tiger in comparison to this. But so far, yeah, so good. Moto Guzzi V85 TT. Very nice bike. So just looking at the switchgear, you've got cruise control and all the mod cons. Not sure if these are heated grips. I will have a check. Now, the tank capacity, actually it's nice on the dash, it tells me that I've got 202 miles left in the tank before I run out, which is always nice to see, good feature. And also I'll pop the tank capacity on the screen just now. Definitely very plush suspension, and this 19-inch front wheel Got a 17 on the rear. Is really soaking up these bumps and potholes that are in the roads around here. Throttle connection really smooth. We've got an adjustable brake lever and adjustable clutch lever on the front of it. Decent mirrors. Can only just see my arms in the mirrors. And yeah, lots of torque. She really pulls. Brakes are really good. Need to have a look what brakes are on the front of this. Single finger braking, really nice. Now I would even go as far as saying this seat is more comfy than a GS, but it definitely feels a lot more comfy. Now it does have rider modes. We're currently in Sport, which is the quickest pickup, quickest throttle action. Temperature today is just 9 degrees, very overcast. Would have liked it a little bit warmer as I'm wearing my summer gloves, but I'm wearing my Merlin Edale jacket today, so there's no wind or cold getting through, even though I've got the base layer taken out. And actually I see English biker Dan in front on the Aprilia Tuono 660, and he also has a Merlin jacket on, becoming quite popular. Now I've not ridden in Northamptonshire and around and about Silverstone roads. This is my first time really riding around here. Quite impressed. Some nice roads. We've got a couple of different routes that we'll be using today. So thank you again to Piaggio UK for putting this event on. It's a great way to actually ride different bikes, and I did one last year at Triumph actually, which was very nice. But I do like to get the bikes for about a week at least, so we can give them a real review and ride. So let's see if we can't get some of these scheduled in for the summer months, especially this one, the V85 TT, and also some of the Aprilias would be really nice. Okay, we're just heading back onto the motorway now, heading back to Silverstone. So I'll cut this section first. This has been the V85 TT from Moto Guzzi. Thank you very much, Piaggio, and we'll catch you on another bike very shortly.